Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey, everyone.
Sebastian Stan says X-Men versus Avengers and Justice League. What is that? Okay, awesome. You mentioned the camaraderie on the set and working with the same people over a period of time. I got to be on a couple of the sets with you guys over the years, and it seems like everyone really genuinely enjoys each other's company. For you, is there a friendship for any of you, a friendship or a connection or a mentor that you found through the Marvel movies that you would point to as being especially important to you?
Sure. I mean, I guess it's kind of an obvious, it's real low-hanging fruit to say Downey. I mean, he's been he's such a wonderful guy and so talented and so experienced and so supportive, and he's always been in my corner. I've always felt supported by him, and he really brings everybody in to the group and makes sure everyone feels welcome, and especially on this last one. I always try to, no matter what it feels like for me, I try to imagine what it feels like for him, because he really did start this, and he really is so irreplaceable. Nobody can ever be Iron Man. That's not... Nobody. It's not a role like a Superman or a Batman that can kind of find different incarnations. No one can touch it. No one can. And I wonder what that feels like, to kind of come to the end of the road, and I think he must be going through a whole cocktail of emotions, because he really, on this last film, has gone so far out of his way to really bring, you guys know, when Downey's on set during lunch breaks, he makes sure everyone goes. It's called the Downey lunch. Downey has his own separate, caterer. It's a really nice spread. It's quite lovely.
Really nice. Really nice.
It's really nice.
Hugh cooked a whole goat.
It's really beautiful.
Just a goat.
But he'll bring everyone over, and I can only imagine what it might feel like to be someone who's coming into the Avengers world for the first time, or playing one of the supporting roles in another franchise, and maybe feeling a little intimidated, because, I feel intimidated still sometimes. And he just really, just opens his arms, and, God, it sounds so cheesy, but he makes it a family. And none of this would happen without him. And so, the easy answer for me is Downey.
And tweet.
Send.
What about you guys? Anybody that you would point to, or maybe experience?
I don't know. I love, for me at least, I love coming back, because now over the years, it's seemingly like we always pick up where we left off. A year goes by, maybe we don't all see each other, but it never seems out of step, with everyone, and you just don't get that on every movie set, I guess.
I would say these two guys, and not because they're here, because they know I would tell them if I hated them. But I pretty much primarily talk to you two more than, we talk, if not daily, every other day, like friends. Because a lot of times you do movies, that's when your best buds, the movie wraps, and they change their number. It's like, yo, you're not going to text me that new number, dog? I don't get, fake friends, all right. So, these are the two cats. If they call me and tell me they need bail money, I got them. Hey, that's legit. Think about it. Most of your friends won't bail you out.
It's true, isn't it? It really is true. And for you, Captain America is one of those characters that he's more than a superhero, because he just what's encompassed in his values and his history and the heritage of the character all the way back to 1941. Is that a wind at your back, or is that even more pressure for you? Is it easy for you to connect with that, or does it feel like a little overwhelming?
No, it's wonderful. It's so nice. Sometimes, I've played, not so savory characters in the past, and it's, you got to be in a really nasty headspace, and you can't help but take some of that home with you, and it can feel like a little bit of a storm cloud, but playing Cap is just, it's such a nice energy to try and encompass every day. And, you can't help but try and compare it to your own life and find kind of analogous circumstances where you can live up to the person you you try to portray each day. No, it's a blessing. I love it.
Fantastic.
So you walk around every day thinking you're Captain America. Everybody heard that, right? All right.
He doesn't walk, he runs.
He runs, yeah. Like you go to the grocery store and you're like, isn't this not a fresh enough produce? I'm Captain America.
I would say I walk around kind of comparing myself. Like, what would Cap buy? Don't get the ice cream, get the broccoli. You know?
That's awesome. Apple pie. Sebastian, do you have, since your character is a little more fearsome and intimidating on screen, do you ever have youngsters come up to you and aren't quite sure what to make of it?
No one ever takes me as a villain, so I don't really, I have to like try and change that. But no, it's always very humbling. I don't know. I mean, some people ask me about Anthony, which is always, something I kind of have a face for, but yeah, it's great. I don't know.
It's fantastic. And then, so no one's throwing shields at you, like when you're walking down the street? Because we could arrange that. There's a lot of shields here.
I'm sure, yeah. Not yet, so let's do that later.
And I suppose there's not much we can say about Infinity War, right? I mean, because
it's a war of infinite proportion.
That's not the running time, though.
That's it.
What, you started to say something?
Oh, no, I was going to defend Sebastian. I was going to say he wasn't a villain. He's a victim, really.
Exactly.
Really? It's not his fault. He's brainwashed. I have a soft spot.
Hey, it's Gigi Hadid. For more videos like this, click here.
Hi, I'm Cara Delevingne. Please don't forget to subscribe by clicking this button right here. Boop.
Thanks for watching.